So what we need to understand, this question is from the May-June 2025, and this came in paper 2 variant 1. So paper number 21, students, and it's a complete 20 marks question on depreciation of paper 2. And the question says that we have a person Mo who is a farmer, or the person M who is a farmer. He prepares his financial statements to 31st December each year, and he delivers his farm produce to his customers in his delivery vehicle. So whatever his farm produces to his customers, he delivers to them, to his customers in his delivery vehicle, and the year is ending on 31st December. The depreciation chapter is all based on when the year is ending and when the year is starting. So the year starts on 1st January, sir, and the year ends on 31st December. Am I right? Everyone got this clear, students? Then the next important thing is, sir, that the person charges depreciation on vehicles at the depreciation is being charged on vehicles at 20% per annum using the reducing balance method, and he charges a full year depreciation in the year of purchase and no depreciation in the year of disposal. So as we read the information, students should be clear, okay, sir, it's an annual policy and the method is basically reducing balance method, and the percentage is 20%. Okay, it's reducing balance method and the percentage is 20% per annum. Then on 31st March 2024, he sold his delivery vehicle for 2900 and received payment by check. He had purchased this delivery vehicle in June 2021 for $10,000. We have to calculate the accumulated depreciation on the delivery vehicle which MO sold, which the person sold on 31st March 2024, which is worth 3 marks, the first one. We have to get the accumulated depreciation. So it's very simple, sir, that in order to find the delivery vehicle accumulated depreciation, first thing will be how many years we are using it. So, sir, this will be the delivery vehicle was purchased in the year of 2021. It doesn't matter, the month doesn't matter, right? Month doesn't matter, students. So it's all about 2021 is the month doesn't matter. 2021 is the year of purchase. We charge depreciation. Let's start from that. Okay, sir, we have to charge depreciation on 2021. In 2021, when we have bought the asset for the first time, when we bought non-current asset of delivery vehicle for the first time, in the first year, it's always on the cost. The first year of depreciation would have been 10,000 into 20%, 2,000, 10,000 into 20%, 2,000. Then in 2022, it will be the reducing balance method. Cost minus depreciation is equals to net book value, which is 8,000. 8,000 multiplied by 20%, that will be 1,600. That's the second year depreciation for 2022, students. And it will be the first year depreciation 2021 in the year of purchase, 2022 second year of using the non-current asset. Okay, second year of using non-current asset, and then we got the third year of using the non-current asset, which is 2023. That will be cost minus accumulated depreciation, cost minus accumulated depreciation, 2000 and 1600. Whatever the calculator gives the answer, students, that is 10,000 minus 2000 and minus 1600. So we are getting 6,400 as the net book value, and 6,400 as the net book value into 20%. That's the third year of depreciation. Am I audible? Everyone getting it, following, understood? So this is basically 1,280 as the third year of depreciation. 1280 is the depreciation coming, students. And my question to everyone is, do we calculate the depreciation for the year 2024? Because we are selling the asset on 31st March 2024. We bought the asset on June 2021. The date doesn't matter. because the month doesn't matter, students. Okay. The date doesn't matter because the month doesn't matter, students. So June 2021 we purchased. We charge complete depreciation in the year of purchase, and we do not charge any depreciation in the year of disposal. That is why we don't charge no depreciation in the year of disposal and complete depreciation to be charged in the year of purchase. So we charge for 3 years, which is 2021, 2022, and 2023. So that answer will be the final answer that you have to give to the examiner. They have given a lot of space. It will be, sir, accumulated depreciation will be accumulated depreciation is very simple. It will be 2000 plus 1600 plus 1280. That is 4880. Is everyone getting it, following students? We got accumulated depreciation as 4880. Is everyone clear on that? Understood? Following everyone? Any questions, any concerns, people? Okay. Any doubts? Anyone let me know any part I got it for first 3 marks we have achieved, sir. We do not charge depreciation for 2024 because it's the year of disposal. In 2024, we are disposing the non-current asset. We are selling the non-current asset in the year of 2024. We are disposing the non-current asset. So the policy is annual policy, no depreciation to be charged in the year of disposal. Understood? Got it? Clear? Got the point? No. Then the next part is basically all about okay, we have to be careful. Okay, we have to prepare disposal account for the next 4 marks. Disposal account was very simple, sir. We talked about it that it will be on the debit side. You always write down the cost of the asset. So we purchased the asset for 10,000. We purchased the asset for 10,000, which is cost or delivery vehicle. Okay, so it will be, sir, delivery vehicle account. You can write down delivery vehicle on the debit side. It will be, sir, delivery vehicle cost on the debit side or bank value on the credit side. We are making the payment. He sold his delivery vehicle for 2,900. We sold the delivery vehicle for 2,900 bank, and accumulated depreciation is also available. 4,880 is the accumulated depreciation. So just write down accumulated depre or the provision for depreciation account. Better word is provision for depreciation account. So that will be provision for depreciation 4,880, and that's it. You try to get the difference. If the difference is coming on the credit side, it's a loss. If the difference is coming on the debit side, it's a profit. So it's coming on the credit side. So income statement comes in here, which will be we are making a loss on disposal, sir, which is worth how much? 2,220. Okay, that's the loss on disposal. That's it. We have got all the 4 marks. Let's also do the marking scheme split as well. Okay. So it will be 10,000 on both sides and 10,000 on the both sides as well. What students need to understand is basically dates are also important. So we write got the dates as well, that everything happening on the disposal date, which is 31st March 2024. You make the T account on the disposal date 2024, March 31st. If the disposal account comes into existence, and when the year ends, the profit or loss is transferred as well. Okay, so at the end of the year, which is on December 31st, we transfer the loss or the profit. So this the disposal of the vehicle account is made at the date of disposal, and the transfer happens at the end of the year. That is how we got all 4 marks. Is everyone getting it? Following understood? So how does the marking scheme works for this one? Okay, so at 1 mark for each of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be 1 mark. And for for accumulated 2 marks for getting correct working. If you have shown proper workings, you get accumulated 2 marks for these. Okay, is everyone clear? Understood? People got it? Following students, any questions, any doubt? We have reached the first 7 marks. We have achieved out of the first 20 marks. Okay, this is out of 20 marks question for May June 25. We have we have achieved the first 7 marks. Is everyone clear? Any questions? Any concerns? People? Anyone? Next, we move on. We have another thing that is for 2 marks. The person says that Mo purchased a new delivery vehicle on 1st April 2024. So, in the same year, we purchased a new delivery vehicle. The purchase price is made up as follows. The cost of the vehicle is 12,500. Petrol is $60. Insurance for the 6 months is 475. Number license plate is 215. Total is 13,250. You have to calculate the amount which Mo will record in his delivery account, vehicle account for this transaction on 1st April. You have to only record, students, the amount which is basically the capital expenditure. Delivery vehicle account, students, once you read the question, you should realize, कि, sir, it's an asset account and it's an asset account. An asset will only record. Basically, they are trying to test your capital expenditure knowledge or the concept of the capital expenditure. The student know how to differentiate between capital expenditure versus the revenue expenditure. This is just for the helping purpose. You don't need to have this. Like, you don't have to write down capital expenditure. So according to me, it's only two things that come in: the cost of the vehicle, plus when you are buying a new car, you need the license plate in any country, petrol, and now insurance is recurring. Petrol and insurance will have to be paid again and again. Petrol and insurance will be have to be paid after every 6 months, and petrol will have to be paid every time the car needs refueling. So that is why, according to me, it should be, sir, 12,500 plus 215. So that will be the case. Okay, 12,500 plus 215, that is 12,715. That will be the answer. Is everyone got it clear? That's the answer, and that's how we get all 2 marks. If you get 12,715, you get both the marks. Okay. Is everyone clear? Understood? Got it, students? So that's 9 marks achieved up till now with this question of part C. Okay, ABC. Is everyone understood? Clear on that, people? Following, any concerns? Anyone? Is everyone getting it? Now, a theoretical question. Let's do that as well. Worth 5 marks. How do you write an answer for this? So everyone should focus. Mo is considering the person is considering opening a shop to sell his farm produce. So Mo is considering opening a shop to sell his farm produce. He hopes that customers will come to his farm and buy from the shop, that so that he will not need to deliver to them. He will use an existing farm building as his shop. Advise Mo whether or not he should open the shop. Justify by providing advantages and disadvantages of opening the shop. So, what are the advantages of opening the shop and disadvantages of opening the shop as well that we have to consider? You can think from practical perspective. Okay, if Mo is considering opening a shop to sell his farm produce, he hope that customers will come to his farm. So what will happen is, basically, let's start. How do you write a proper answer to get all 5 marks? So we can write down that if Mo opens the shop, if Mo opens the shop, there will be no delivery cost. Okay, there will be no motor expenses or no delivery cost. Okay, if Mo opens the shop, तो हम ये बात भी कर सकते हैं कि इफ द मो ओपन्स द शॉप, तो आप एक ऑनलाइन काम कर रहे हो और एक आपका फिजिकल स्टोर हो, एक फिजिकल आपकी शॉप हो, तो वो ज्यादा कस्टमर्स अट्रैक्ट करता है. इफ मो ओपन्स द शॉप, there is a possibility of increase in customers. There is a possibility of there is a possibility of increase in customers. There's a possibility of increase in customers and revenue. There's a possibility of increase in customers and revenue as wider community, or as more members or as more customers can be reached. There can be an increase in customers and revenue as more people can be reached or more people in the community. इस तरह लिख सकते हैं कि lot more as more area can be covered. Okay, अगर आप शॉप ओपन करते हैं as more area can be covered, तो जिस मतलब अगर आप एक विसिनिटी में शॉप ओपन करते हैं तो sometimes people come from far as well. Okay, so there's a possibility of increase in customers and revenue as more area can be covered. Likewise, अगर आप शॉप ओपन कर लेंगे तो देयर विल बी नो नीड फॉर डिलीवरी कॉस्ट. लाइकवाइज देयर विल बी नो मोटर एक्सपेंसेस और डिलीवरी कॉस्ट. लाइकवाइज देयर विल बी नो मोटर एक्सपेंसेस. there will be no motor expenses or the delivery cost के आप repairs से you will it will save your repairs as well. Okay, it will save the repairs. And अभी वो delivery खुद करता है, that's the issue as well, उसको delivery नहीं करनी पड़ेगी. Likewise there will be no motor expenses and no delivery cost as well. Okay, let's continue. So ये कुछ benefits हैं, advantages हैं. I have written down two advantages. If anyone would like to volunteer something, okay, there will be no motor expenses and no delivery cost. If you are opening the shop, you can attract more customers, more audience can be reached. Okay, more audience can be covered, more area can be covered of that surrounding or of that particular vicinity. आपके expenses नहीं होंगे. Likewise, there will be no motor expenses and no delivery cost, and hence time will be safe, and hence more will save time as well. पहले वो फूड डिलीवरी करते हैं, मेंशन था क्वेश्चन के स्टार्ट में कि ही डिलीवर्स हिज फार्म प्रोड्यूस टू हिज कस्टमर्स इन हिज डिलीवरी व्हीकल. तो उसके डिलीवरी व्हीकल का एक्सपेंस भी सेव आउट होता है. he doesn't have to do more capital expenditure and no delivery cost, and hence more saves time and capital expenditure as well. More saves time and capital expenditure as well. तो मैंने प्रॉपर रीजनिंग के साथ दोनों पॉइंट्स अपने लिख लिए कि भाई मैं क्यों कह रहा हूँ कि कोई एक्सपेंडिचर, तो दैट विल हैपन. And after that, what we have is basically, on the contrary, what are the disadvantages of opening the shop? On the contrary, it's very common thing. The first disadvantage of opening a shop is lot of other cost comes in. On the contrary, if Mo opens the shop, on the contrary, Mo will have to pay running cost. Mo will have to pay the running cost of the shop. और utilities हो गए, ठीक है. Mo will have to could we say कि he could make a profit. इसको देख लेते हैं एक मिनट. So one suggestion, one solution. If anyone wants to have a look at their points, so they can ask as well. Could you say he could make a profit by selling vehicles not in use? हाँ, ये भी कह सकते हैं कि अब extra vehicles हैं और idle capacity vehicles है, तो देख he can sell and make some जैसे हम कहते हैं कि what that income was, capital receipt. इसे हम sorry, not revenue receipt. He can make, आप ये लिख सकते हैं कि Mo can sell the extra vehicles and make capital receipt. ठीक है, capital receipt earn कर लेगा वो. So that's not a possibility. बिल्कुल सही है. So on the contrary, Mo will have to pay the running cost and utilities and all of those things. ठीक है. So on the contrary, Mo will have to pay running cost of the shop, running cost and other expenses, running cost and utilities. वैसे running cost के अंदर सब आ जाता है. So you can say कि the cost of running the shop, Mo will have to bear the cost of, better है कि Mo will have to bear the cost of running the shop. Cost of running the shop will means कि utilities and anything else, cost of running the shop. ठीक है जी, is everyone following, understanding? एक disadvantage हो गया कि expenses will increase, will have to bear the cost of running the shop, and there will be cost of converting the farm building as a shop. जो farm की building है उसको shop के अंदर convert भी करना पड़ेगा. Is everyone getting it? Moreover, Mo will have to bear the cost of running the shop. और क्या हो सकता है कि on the contrary, Mo will have to bear the cost of running the shop and the cap and the cost of converting the shop as well, and cost of converting the farm building into shop. उन्होंने कहा ना cost of converting, तो काफी सारा capital expenditure. cost of converting farm building into shop. ठीक है जी, cost of converting farm building into shop. तो एक रीजन ये हो गया. Also दूसरा रीजन क्या हो सकता है कि which is a very common reason these days कि why we are ordering more and not visiting the physical stores. So customer satisfaction के लिए customers are not willing to travel. uh, Customers are not willing to travel far, and they will prefer the goods being delivered. Okay. Also customers might prefer customers might prefer delivery. Also, customers might prefer delivery of the farm products. Customers might prefer delivery of farm products instead of buying physically, instead of traveling. Same customers might prefer delivery of farm products instead of traveling to the shop. सही है, तो ये दो डिसएडवांटेजेस हो गए एंड दो एडवांटेज हो गए। अब मैं यहाँ पर अब कंक्लूजन कर रहा हूँ कि हेंस Mo should not open the shop. That's conclusion coming students के hence Mo should not open the shop। और मैं इसका रीजन क्या दे रहा हूँ, वन लाइनर। Hence Mo should not open the shop because उसका ऑलरेडी शॉप के बहुत एक्सपेंसेस होते हैं। Hence Mo should not open the shop because he has recently purchased a new delivery vehicle। आप ये एक वैलिड पॉइंट है कि आपने क्वेश्चन से भी कनेक्ट कर दिया इन द एग्जाम, that the student have connected with the question as well। Hence Mo should not open the shop as he recently bought a new as he recently bought a new delivery vehicle। तो अभी उसने ऑलरेडी एक्सपेंस किया हुआ है, तो he should consider this option later। So that is it, all 5 marks achieved। The first red color gives us 1 mark, blue color again, then black, then red, and then the blue color, all 5 marks for a perfect answer। It's exactly matching the lines as well। Is everyone getting it? Just like this is just a तुक्का, और ये बाइट के सारे पॉइंट्स भी आ गए पैराग्राफ फॉर्म में भी आंसर हो गया। इट्स जस्ट 99-95% एक्यूरेसी लेवल दैट आई मैच। इट्स जस्ट प्योर लक के आंसर्स भी फिट इन हो गए और सारा पूरा बेस्ट आंसर हो गया कि ऑल ऑफ द पॉइंट्स आर कवर्ड एज वेल। इज एवरीवन गेटिंग इट, फॉलोइंग अंडरस्टूड? Make sure I will mark your test, okay? So you don't worry about the marking thing. You just have to see what the mistakes you have done. And if you have written an answer, how could you have written? For the numbers, it's right or wrong, right? Either you get the mark or not. For the numbers, either you get the mark or not. But for the theory, the objective is not marks. The objective is everyone must have written some answer, how to become better. If you have written a 50% answer, the accuracy level or the marking level is 50%. You have to reach, the next target is you have to reach 70%. If you have written a 70% worth of answer, you have to go to reach the 90% level mark or 95% level mark. Okay. The question is still not completed. We have scored up till now 7 plus 2, 9, and 9 plus 5, 14. Still 6 marks are left, and that's why the 6 marks are not on the depreciation topic now. They are basically on the other payables and other receivables chapter. So let's do that as well. As I said, always the questions are now coming combined, but one question will be coming from section number 4. So you should be ready. There's also this one question is a perfect example of 3 topics being merged from the syllabus perspective, which was basically, sir, capital revenue expenditure, depreciation, and other payables and receivables. Okay. Is everyone getting it? Understanding, students? So that is what happened. Okay. Next is basically the person owns his farmland and rents out the person owns his farmland and rents out one of his fields to a neighboring farmer, Badi or Badi, for $80 a month. Badi pays more by bank transfer. We can call it Badi or Badi as well. The person owns his farmland, Mo owns his farmland and rents out one of his fields to a neighboring farmer, Badi, and Badi is paying him $80 a month, which is for the $80 a month he is receiving. And this is in particular of okay, he is getting $80 a month. Badi pays Mo by bank transfer. So what is happening on 1st January 2024? Badi owed Mo 2 months rent during the year ended 31st December 2024. Badi paid the following amounts to Mo. Prepare Mo's rental income account for the year ended. So please understand, we have to, a lot of students get confused in this question. whom we have to consider ourselves. So we have to consider still ourselves that we are more, and this is a rental income account. We have to prepare this rental account for 4 marks. So students need to understand this is an income account for us. So this is basically an income account for us, sir. This will be called an income account for us, and that is what we have to do. Okay, so we have to make an income account. Let's get started. At the start of the year on 1st January 2024, party have to still pay 2 months rent. So you have to think from more perspective. You have to think from more perspective. If body have to pay the rent, which means we have to receive the rent, old rent is due. It's a receivable to us. So it's a prepaid income. Sorry, it's a prepaid. We have to receive the money, right? Everyone understanding that we have to receive the money. It's a receivable. It's an asset for us. So it will be accrued income, that is income that is due to us but we haven't received it, so it will be coming in here. Okay, so 1 month is $80, so for 2 months it will be $160. Am I right? So yes, it will be, sir, $160 balance brought down, because this is what we have to receive. It's an asset for us. We still have to receive from body 2 months rent, and that is balance brought down 160. Date comes in 2024 and January 1st. Then how much payments we have received. So bank debited on both occasions, and the rental income account will be credited. So we got, sir, 320 here, and we got, sir, 720 here on two different dates. That is bank payments, bank transfer get through payments again. So bank and bank we have to write down 2024 March 1st and September 1st as well. Both of them will come in 2024 March 1st and September 1st. And then we already know what is the total year income. So this is, since there is an income account, we have already talked about it. Okay, if we have an income account, sir, how does things look like in an income account? Income account, we get the income statement on the debit side. So you can easily get the income statement on the debit side, sir. Okay, which will be, okay, sir, income statement at the end of the year, which is, sir, December 31st, will be 80 into 12 months, 80 at the rate of 12 months, which will be 960, right? 80 into 12 is 960, sir. So here we go. I think the debit side will be greater and the credit side will be smaller. You have to check which side is greater, which side is smaller. Yes. So it will be again coming in that the balance carried down will be coming in here or at the end of the month, which will not give us the mark here, which will be coming on December 31st. And we get both of them balance out, sir. So it will be 160 plus 960, that is 1120. And this will be 1120 as well. Minus 720 minus 320, that will be 80. कि एक महीने का अभी भी due हुआ है. 1 month we still have to receive. Make sure to get the mark here. Balance brought down for 2025 1st January, you get the mark here. For the last marks, it will be balance brought down. That will be $80 here. On 1st January 2025, the year is ended and we have got the marks. Is everyone clear, understood, following people? Any questions, anyone? Let me know. People got this clear, understood. Say, is everyone following, understanding, students? So we got balance brought down, and this is how does the marking scheme will work, sir? Definitely 1 mark for the balance brought down. This is definitely worth 1 mark. This is what 1 mark balance brought down. I believe 1 mark for the total bank together and 1 mark for the income statement. There is no marks for the dates in this one since it's only 4 marks. Okay. Any questions, any doubt, people? 1120. Okay, this thing is coming 1040. 320 plus 720 is coming 1040. 160 plus 960 is 1120. 1120 minus 720, 320. We got 80. Okay, sir. 720 plus 320 will be 1040. The difference we are finding out that, okay? Is everyone getting it, following, understood? Okay, so that is what we have got the point. Okay, ji. So moving forward, then again 2 marks theory. Why did you do 160? 160 ka sir. 160 is because it says na कि body owed us 2 months rent. So the person owes us 2 months rent. Per month is $80. So 2 months will be $160. Got it? एक महीने का $80 है तो 2 महीने का. For example, someone haven't paid me for 2 months. $80 per month fees है तो two. Yes, तो 2 months की $160 फीस हो जाएगी. ठीक है जी. Getting the point. Clear हो गई बात? Understood. The next one is that the person Mo has noticed that his gross margin and profit margin are higher than those of Badi. So Badi जो है तो हमने Mo ने notice करा कि उनके gross margin जो है और profit margin जो है वो higher है than those of Badi. So we have to state one reason, theory perspective, why the gross margin is higher than the why Mo's gross margin. So we are Mo the person and why our gross margin is higher than the profit margin. So students need to understand what is gross margin. Gross margin is basically coming from the income statement, the next topic of ours. कि gross profit तक जो होता है वो gross margin होता है कि gross profit divided by revenue into 100. That is our gross margin. So you have to give one of the reasons from here. From this, I'll just mark it with the orange highlighter or with the green highlighter if everyone can see. You have to give a reason from this perspective that you can say कि भाई why my gross profit margin can be higher than someone else. What can be one reason? You have to just state that reason. State means just have to give the liner. No need for explaining or anything. So one of the reasons can be said okay, because gross margin can be higher because of the selling price. Okay, someone business might be charging higher selling price. Mo's business might charge higher selling price. Mo has a higher selling price than Body. Okay, Mo has a higher selling price than Body. That is one reason कि Mo has a higher selling price than Body. एक ये reason हो सकता है कि आपकी selling price ही ज्यादा हो तभी आप ज्यादा margin, ज्यादा revenue, ज्यादा gross profit earn कर पा रहे हो. तो if you have written this, that's correct. Okay, ये एक reason लगता है. Or the other reason, if someone wants to like, so because we are discussing, so let's write it out. आप एक ही लिखेंगे, this will be another reason. The other thing can be either you can comment on the revenue side or either you can comment on the cost of sales. के most cost of sales might be lower than of के Mo has a lower cost of production. जो Mo का है, Mo has a lower cost of production or lower cost of production or cost of sales. Lower cost of मतलब हमें हमारी cost cutting ज्यादा हो रही हो, हमें efficient और we might produce productively and efficiently. Mo has a lower cost of production than Body. So you can write this down. Okay. ठीक है जी. And why Mo's expenses are lower than Body? Mo's के expenses lower than Body क्यों है? तो expenses का part यहाँ से होता है कि why does the expenses are lower than Body? So you can make a very valid point that is कि you can say that it's written here as well कि as I said सारी information helpful होती है. ये एक लाइन आपको बता देगी कि मो जो है वो फार्म लैंड ओ करता है और बाड़ी जो है रेंट पे करता है. तो यू कैन टेल कि मोज एक्सपेंसेस आर लोअर देन बाड़ी. वन ऑफ द रीजंस फ्रॉम द क्वेश्चन that is called linking it from the question. That is it called you take help and support from the question. So we can say कि बाड़ी के ऊपर लिखते हैं कि बाड़ी has to pay rent while Mo does not have to pay rent. एक एक्सपेंस कम हो गया. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरा एक एक्सपेंस ज्यादा है और आपका एक्सपेंस कम है. If I have one more expense, if you have 10 expenses and I have 11 expenses to bear, it means that my profit will be less and your profit will be higher. Understanding? ठीक है जी. So there's a reason that Badi has to pay rent and Mo does not. Badi has to pay rent whereas Mo does not have to pay rent, whereas Mo does not pay rent. ठीक है, that can be one liner statement whereas Mo does not pay rent. This is one reason. और क्या रीजन हो सकता है? आप इसकी जनरली तारीफ कर सकते हैं कि मो हमारे एक्सपेंसेस कम है. किसी के एक्सपेंसेस कम क्यों हो सकते हैं? मो हैज अ बेटर कंट्रोल ऑन एक्सपेंसेस देन बॉडी. बेटर कंट्रोल हो या आप ये कह सकते हैं कि उनके लोअर एक्सपेंसेस और बेटर एक्सपेंसेस मैनेजमेंट हो. मो हैज better control policy for the expenses, better control policy on the expenses. Everyone getting it? Better control policy for expenses. Is everyone understanding? Got it? और क्या हो सकते हैं? और क्या रीजन हो सकता है? There's a possibility, there's a third reason as well possible for this कि Mo and Badi might have different accounting methods. कोई स्ट्रेट लाइन मेथड यूज कर रहा हो, कोई रिड्यूसिंग बैलेंस यूज कर रहा हो. दोनों की डेप्रिसिएशन डिफरेंट आएगी, दोनों के एक्सपेंसेस डिफरेंट अमाउंट आएगी. दोनों के एक्चुअल प्रॉफिट भी डिफरेंट आएंगे. मो एंड बॉडी माइट हैव डिफरेंट अकाउंटिंग मेथड्स. बस आप ये लिखते हैं, माइट हैव डिफरेंट अकाउंटिंग मेथड्स. For example, depreciation methods might have different accounting methods, but that's it. ये भी लिख देंगे तो काफी है. Please make sure आप तीनों bullet point में से कोई एक लिखेंगे. If you have mentioned any of them, or if you have something else as well, if it is correct, I'll give you the mark. It's either 0 or 1 mark. It's either 0 or 1 mark. That is what you need to understand. Is everyone clear? That's how we have got all 20 marks. Hope everyone got it and understood and followed and cleared, right? People getting it clear, understanding students? Got it clear? So we have done this. Hope everyone got it and understood the question of May, June 2025, paper 2, variant 1. Thank you. And if anyone have questions, please do let me know. Okay, students? Any questions, anyone related to the question? Please let me know.